ever since I was little, I've done like a lot of like painting and drawing, basically as soon as I could like hold a pencil. And then as I progressed in age, I started doing more like the musical side of the arts, and so I did band, obviously, where I served as drum major and trumpet, and then I also do a little bit of theater.
I don't know, I've always been in the arts. Either it was music, marching band, art classes, and then eventually going to college and getting into graphic design, and then painting and all that. So I think, you know, I'm one of those wonderfully rare people that started in the arts like everybody did, and I just stayed with it.
The arts have been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. When I was younger, I played piano, and I was very heavily involved in music, and my freshman year of high school I auditioned for my first play, and theater has just been a huge component of my life since that day.
Let's see, I was in theater in high school and my first 2 years of college.
I'm currently a student at Butler Community College. I'm in the Butler Headliners, which is a performing show choir, and so I'm on vocal scholarship there.
Being involved in the arts has done a lot for me. Number one, it's given me jobs. Number two, on a social level, I think I can probably attribute almost every single friendship I have to being involved in the arts. On a more personal, deeper level, when you are playing a character, you're kind of forced to look into who that character is, but that causes some self-reflection as well, and you kind of learn who you are and what you're capable of, and it allows you to grow as a person, and that has definitely happened for me.
For me personally, it's kind of given me like an escape, I guess, from like real school and everything. And it's another like family, I guess.
The art's done for me. Well, I would say art in general. It kind of took me years to confidently say I was an artist. And when I finally kind of admitted that not only was I an artist, but art and creating was so important to me, that I, you know, it's so who I am that it's almost like saying, what has oxygen done for you?
Well, theater helped me, the arts, theater, forensics helped me be more confident in public speaking, made me very comfortable speaking to groups in front of people, and just kind of helped me develop that confidence to be in front of people and do what I do and say it.
I think they've just given me a sense of purpose. I mean, I went into it as a career. It's what I live for. It's what I love to do. And I mean, it's just, where else do you get to do something so universal that everybody knows, appreciates, can connect with? It's such a great form of expression. I mean, it doesn't get better.
It's just plain entertainment. You know, it's a time when you can go there with your kids and with family and just relax and enjoy other people's talents.
They've definitely been kind of, I get really stressed super easily, and so the arts have kind of let me get rid of that stress in like a very, not a negative way. Like it lets me get it out without like beating something up, you know? So I can just like, if I get really stressed, I can just go play an instrument or just like paint what I'm feeling, you know? Really sappy stuff.
Give it a shot, it's fun. I was a jock in high school. I wasn't really that interested in theater and forensics, and of course a girl got me involved. But once I tried it, I enjoyed it. I had fun with it, and it was a good time, and I learned a lot about myself.
I would say you don't know how good it is until you try it, especially stuff like musicals, anything you can get your hands on that is like a combination of the magical like three: art, theater, like vocal or singing or something musical, band. That combination, if you can do something that binds it all together, you will be hooked.
And you might surprise yourself. I know that when I started doing theater in high school, my parents never even knew or thought I could sing, and when I got, you know, the lead roles in the musicals, they were like, oh, I guess Logan can sing. So you can surprise yourself, you can surprise others. There's no sense in not trying. It's fun, and it's fun to fail sometimes. Like there's no shame involved in failing, and I think that that's extremely important in relation to art, because art becomes so subjective. You can do something that you don't think is great, and so many other people will laud you with praises. So you might as well try. There's no harm in trying.
So they should explore it as much as they can, because I think they'd be completely shocked about what it brings out of them as a person, you know, be it painting or theater or music or your band or whatever, that if you really allow yourself to enjoy it, that you'd be just shocked about what, you know, the growth you have not only as a person, but kind of the camaraderie.
I guess my thing is, you should find beauty in everything that you do. Our whole life should be a quest for happiness, and a quest for joy, and a quest for beauty. And if that happens through the arts, you know, and it can, and it does usually, whether it's drawing and painting or sculpting, or just the way that you see nature, or the way that you hear sounds, and what the arts does for you emotionally as you play a song, or as you sing a song, or as you hear somebody play and sing, that emotion that you feel. I would say that you owe it to yourself as a student to be involved in the arts.
I mean, it seems intimidating, I guess, to just kind of look and have to be up on stage and everything and act and perform in front of people. But honestly, it builds great life skills, and everybody's really accepting.
For the arts specifically, I think any student should, because it provides a very good family environment, because you're all friends, but it truly is a family. You all get super close. You get angry with each other sometimes, but that's because you're family, and you don't really find that anywhere else.
I would tell them to dive in head first. They will find a thing. No matter what they're involved in, no matter what they think they like or think they know or think they want, they will find a thing in the arts. They will find a painting, they will find a play, they will find a song, they will find something. They will find a home.
What I would say to an administrator looking to eliminate the arts is to stop. Eliminate sports instead. I think that art is so fundamental for everyone to take part in. It's not something that just the artsy kids should do, or the emo kids, or whatever social group that you might think there is in your school. Art is for jocks. Art is for cheerleaders. Art is for nerds. Art is for everyone. There's art in everything. So don't limit yourself, and don't limit a school and its student population by eliminating art.
Well, there's just never a reason to do that. I mean, it's one of the worst decisions that can be made from an educational standpoint for the whole school, not just for the band kids, or not just for but the more kids that you can have involved in those things that make you human. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the humanities and the arts and literature, and it's those things that separate us from machines. You can teach machines to calculate formulas and to do math things, and other functions, but in order to finding beauty in life around us and everything, the arts can really help with that. And so you don't gain anything by eliminating the arts. I mean, you save a few dollars, but at the expense of what it means to teach somebody to actually be human.
Well, I would say, what else are they going to take then? Because, we talk about eliminating these types of things, but what would students take? I mean, are they going to be in math and English and science all day? You have to, when you look at it from a logistic effect with your schedule. I mean, you use your computer and you figure out where everyone has to go each hour. Well, the students have to go someplace. And I really feel like if we start eliminating arts, well then why don't we eliminate the Woods program? Why don't we eliminate welding? I mean, there's all these different programs, and it's really important to allow that creative class within the day so that students can express themselves in other ways. And when we start eliminating the arts classes, well, why not eliminate some of these other things? And students have to have some place, I mean, we're gonna have to have teachers anyway, so we might as well have those programs.
Oh, I would say that's a really, really bad decision there. And that's not just because it's my job. It's because arts have proven to literally make kids smarter. I mean, I wish I could quote a New York Times article or Huffington Post article for you right now and be like, backed up and evidence, July this date, 2015. Here's the evidence, but it is out there.
So I think that it would be sad to me if I was talking to an administrator and they had never been in the arts. So to them, they see it as, well, it's a way to save money. We just get rid of that. And to me, it's kind of like, I would personally feel like, so you're trying to make school as boring as possible. Is this the mission? Because you're literally stripping the joy out of all education if you start, especially. I can't imagine my high school without, theater and marching band and jazz band and art classes. If these things didn't exist, I mean, to me, it would be like, so you have a prison now? Is this how this is working? This is how I would feel it would be.
Everybody has this gift for music, be it a gift for appreciation or a gift for being able to do it. I'm sure you're saying, I know some people that absolutely despise all things artsy. Yeah. Not their thing. But the thing is, it's so magical. And it just has this, I mean, it's been around for forever. And it just keeps going. And it keeps evolving. And that's why it is so incredible. And the fact that it's a community that people partake in instead of just a me thing. It's a everything.
I think everything I've said, I think it offers an opportunity for a kid to grow, to get confidence, to get experience, to learn to work as a team, to learn to depend on themselves and others. So I think the arts are extremely important and valuable for a student's growth.
The arts, obviously they help with creativity, they're a good stress reliever. They just promote happiness because you can do so many different things with art. And so it's just really important to give some people a way to feel connected to other people that share a similar interest with them.
It's the way we learn is through creating worlds for ourselves in an artistic way to interpret and to download the information around us. Art is critical. Art should not go anywhere. Art is one of the most important things in life, and that cannot be stated enough.